Amandy, otherwise known as Mod Without a Mark. Say hi.
I've been trying not to laugh.
There you go. That's Amandy. And also Hibiscus Stitch.
Hello.
Hello there. So basically today we're just gonna have a little chat. We're gonna just talk about yourself, what you do, what you're selling, and basically just give everyone a good idea about what you're all what's going on in the vendor hall right now. All right, so without further ado, we'll start off with Amandy. So Amandy, how are you doing? How are you enjoying the con so far?
Pretty great. I've been super excited for it to finally happen because I've been following a lot of modular stuff and Nikos and super hyped with all the different postings and everything on Twitter. And so I've been really excited, and so I'm glad it finally rolled around.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm also glad it's going really well. Actually, I love all the energy that's coming out of this con. All of you guys in chat and all of you guys in the vendor hall, making this so amazing. Like honestly, right. Let's start.
We try our best.
You definitely succeed. You go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so hi, my name is Amandy, otherwise known by a few other names, so whatever you feel like calling me is fine. I am predominantly on Twitter nowadays, but you may or may not know me from Tumblr Ask blogs of Ask Nurse Turner. Started that way back in the day, but currently I'm more on Twitter, and what I tend to do nowadays is I do a lot of watercolor painted commissions and a lot of digital commissions. I've been at a lot of the East Coast and Midwest con scenes, so you may have seen me there. I'm always the one in the red bow tie. I am the only one in the red bow tie, so I'm pretty easy to spot. You laugh, but that's how people know who I am.
That's adorable.
Thank you. Bow ties are great. Every so often people think I'm dressed up as Doctor Who. It's amazing. And currently, what else? Should I say what's in my shop? Or is that what the question was? Or just hi?
Well, that's the next question, actually, segueing on to the next question.
I don't want to get ahead of it.
No, don't worry about it. You can totally preempt my questions. It's fine. I won't be upset, I swear. Alright. Yeah, so, tell everyone in the wonderful chat what you're selling today. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and link your vendor hall page in the chat. There you go. Vendor hall, mod without a mark. Go ahead and check that out. Now go ahead and tell us what you're selling on that page. Let's go.
Yeah, so some of the stuff I have on the page and some of the stuff you can see more of in my store, but I tend to sell a lot of stickers and I have a lot of different charm designs. I have more stickers than charm designs at the moment. And so one of my favorites is I recently designed these circle stickers that are about 3 inches big. My favorite one is I have a Red Nurse Red Heart one that is a cordial reminder to go wash your hands. And I also now have a Twilight one to remind you to, in addition to washing your hands, go take a bath, please. Cleanliness in these trying times. And in addition to that, I have a lot of other smaller sticker designs, which are about 2 inches high, and I have, I think, now 24 different designs of like the main cast that you can get individually or in packages. Yeah, I realized one day after somebody was like, "Oh, how many do you have?" And I'm like, "Oh, that many," and then I counted. So I have a whole bunch of stickers as well. And then I have a lot less designs of these, but I have double-sided flippable 2-inch pony charms as well. And I definitely have the entire main 6 and some extras like Glim Glam or Sunset Shimmer and Luna. So I got a little bit of everything if you're looking for something small or a little bit more inexpensive. And then I also have linked on my page my commission prices, and those essentially just work by all of my examples are up and they have the prices listed. And if you're interested, hit me up any way you feasibly prefer to. So either send me a message on Discord or on Twitter, or if you're still on Tumblr and you survive the sinking of the ship, you can send me a message there too. And I typically will respond within a day. So that's sort of what I got going on.
That's very nice. Wait, did you mention that you had watercolors?
I do. So those, I think I have a photo of them on my store. It was just hard to explain, but I do hand-painted tiny watercolors. I believe I have a photo of the bust ones I do, which are about an inch and a half by 2 inches, and I also do a little bit of a larger size that are 2 inches by 3 inches, and those are all hand painted. They're all custom. I can do pretty much any character, OC, canon character. I have a few canon characters on hand if you want to be like, hey, do you have so and so? And if I say no, then I can paint them. I do smaller ones for $5 and larger ones for $10. And the price doesn't change if you want an OC because I'm hand painting them all anyway, so it doesn't matter if I have them on hand or not. But if you're interested in watercolors, you can again just send me a message or a Tumblr or a Twitter, or however you prefer to get in contact with people. Maybe by bird,
Carrier pigeon.
Well, carrier pigeon, thank you. I was like, I forgot the name of them.
By bird. By bird. It's
By
fine.
bird. Like just any bird. It doesn't matter what bird. An eastern swallow.
What is the airspeed velocity of... Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Important question for me personally. Do you offer international shipping?
I do. Thank you for reminding me about shipping. So shipping for everything except for my charms is free because I do a lot of it in flat rate or typical envelopes, so I can send it for like nothing. If you're international, shipping for anything but charms is $1 because that's just paying for international stamps. And then it's $5 for if you want a charm.
Perfect. I'll definitely be checking that out later. You can bet. Yeah, I know. It's just that I've been so busy, I'm just having to check out. But don't worry, my break's coming up soon,
It's like a real con.
I'll definitely check it out later. Yes, I'm on break. Don't worry. So you have got a huge selection of stuff here. So you're gonna just go through a rundown on the comm page right now, just a quick summary of what you've got. You've got digital commissions, you've got your charms, your stickers, your watercolors. Oh my god, it's just so many things. Like wow, yeah. So if you guys in the chat want any of these, do check them. Do check the vendor hall out. Do check a mod without a mark up on the vendor hall. You can use the search bar down there. Go put that name in. And definitely check this out because this looks really nice. I mean, like I'm looking at this. Yeah, I'm looking at this Nurse Redheart. Wash your hands, you heathens. Oh yeah, you nasties. Wash your hands, you nasties.
Go
yeah,
wash
guys.
your hands.
Go wash your hands. All right, so that's your vendor hall. You've got so much stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to promote outside of vendor, like Spark projects or other websites, stuff like that?
No, that's pretty much the bulk of it. Other than saying that, like, I'm predominantly like, if you really want to come see my stuff and keep updated with what I'm doing and my current projects or weird other things that I'm working on, I'd say check out my Twitter. That is where I am most active. And please don't be shy if you would like to contact me because things such as commissions or the watercolors aren't in my store because I couldn't set that up. Like, please feel free to. I'm genuinely a nice person and I'd love to respond to people and meet new people.
She is generally a nice person. I can vouch for that right now.
Oh, thanks.
And with that, thank you so much. We're going to move on to Hibiscus now. It's your turn to be in the spotlight. No pressure. Don't worry about it.
The pressure.
Brilliant. All right, so Hibiscus here is also on a vendor home. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Who you are, what you do.
Hello, I am Hibiscus Stitch, and I've been sewing, for like 15, 16 years now. gotten a My Little Pony when it first started, just about like back in season 1, and I make the different plush toys and everything. On my vendor page, I have little handheld ones, I have big ones, I take commissions. Those are almost filled up though. So that's what I do. I make a bunch of different plushies. I started out making Pokemon and Legend of Zelda first, and then when I got into ponies, I started making more pony stuff.
Man, what, 16 years?
Yeah, I got into it in high school because my friend made something out of felt, and I was like, I could do that. Because I've always liked making things. So I went from making yarn dolls to like getting felt and making really crappy looking plushies, and then just gone up since then.
Wow, that's really impressive, and it certainly shows in your work. If you guys could check out Hibiscus Stitch's vendor hall page, I'm going to link it in the chat right now. Boom, go ahead and check that out. You can buy yourself a cute little plushie of character of your choosing. Actually, I mean, what segues now into our next question, which perfectly. What are you selling in your vendor page? Exactly, like specific character, commissions, etc.
I have a few more commissions open up. I got a lot of those slots snagged up yesterday when we opened. Most of what I do, I like to do the little handheld ones because there are a lot more people can take those home since they're a little bit less expensive. Right now I'm trying to work my way through the main 6 and then work my way through the Cutie Mark Crusaders and everything, so that way I have a good selection of ponies. And then every now and then I make big ones. Right now I'm working on a Autumn Blaze big plushie. I don't think that'll be done in time for the con, but hopefully it'll be done sometime this week. And then also on my vendor page, I have some other different fandom plushies, like I have Pokemon and stuff like that. And then I have stickers, and then I have some like leftover stuff from my con tables. Like I usually make some cheap ears so people can wear those if they want to. I just got done with the furry con in March, so I have a bunch of leftover stuff there. And I also have some buttons.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at your little shop page right now, and you have an impressive repertoire of stuff to sell. Like, oh my god, both of you, honestly, uh, it's insane, right? Yeah. So to summarize here, we got plushies, we got normal size plushies, we got the little handheld plushies, we got. I'm just going down the list here on your website. Pokemon plushies, stickers, buttons, hairbands, bell collars, like fursuits and fursuit parts. Whoa, and My Little Pony buttons. Like, dang, wow, yeah, that's crazy. And what? And this is all you making all this?
Yeah, this is all me. Now the fursuit parts, there's some noses that I had got because I was going to try and get into fursuit making, but I just did not. I don't have time for it right now, so I'm trying to sell the noses that I have. But everything else is 100% made by me. Like, I'm full-time doing art, so I just have nothing but time to make plushies and things like that. Usually I'm like bouncing from con to con, but like the little pause on cons right now, I have plenty of time to work on some bigger projects, and that's been really nice.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Like, wow. Big respect to you for making art your full-time job and just going absolutely ham with this. You are doing an amazing job. So a little last thing for you is, do you have anything else to promote? Any other projects or any fun things you want to talk about that you're working on right now?
Currently, I can't think of too much I'm working on. I've been trying to get into manufacturing more plush designs. Like I have on my page the sharks. I used to have jellyfish, but actually sold out at BronyCon. So just working on different manufactured designs and getting those back in. But really, there's nothing beyond what's on my shop, and then Twitter and Instagram is where I post the most.
Cool. Oh my god. Wait, you do jellyfish plushies? Hang
Yeah,
on.
I had a bunch of jellyfish little plushies. They were super cute. I had keychain size and I had bigger size, and I sold
my
my last ones at BronyCon, and it was really fun.
Dang, I want to love that stuff. All right.
Firm, they were amazing.
Ah, dang.
The sharks are also amazing.
You still have sharks? You still have sharks?
Yeah, I have hammerhead sharks.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right?
I need to calm down.
Right?
I love sea creatures.
I do too. It's amazing. All right. Segueing a bit too much here. Yes. So I think we're done with our like big official promo section. So let's just move on to like some fun, I suppose. Guys in chat, feel free to pose any questions you'd like to ask these people, these wonderful vendors. Do check them out. Do indeed buy some stuff because these guys could appreciate all of your support for sure. So while waiting for them types of questions in chat, I don't know. Let's ask some general questions. Let's start off with like the hardest question in the world. Who's your favorite pony? Best pony? Go. Oh. Wow.
Nurse Redheart, I think.
All right. Hibiscus.
I love Twilight Sparkle because me and her, we're kindred spirits. I'm always making lists. I have like 3 lists on my desk right now. So I feel her pain.
Oh.
Absolutely solid choice right there. All right, so we've got a few questions from chat right now. Puppy Smosh asks, "Are there any unforgettable projects you've had that you go ahead and answer?"
Are there any what projects?
Unforgettable projects, like stuff that sticks in your mind that you love to do and you're really proud of.
I have one. I made Cozy Glow. I made one of her for Ponyville Cider Fest, and just making that hair took like
Oh my
a few
God.
days. Oh, it was a pain trying to figure out how to do the hair, but she came out so good. So she always sticks out in my mind just because her hair was a bit of a pain to figure out.
Man, yeah. I was looking at Cozy Glow's main, like, whoa. How did you? That's why I hate
Lots
drawing
of trial
Rarity.
and error.
That's why I hate drawing Rarity.
Oh,
Her curls. Her curls.
yes.
Give me nightmares.
I
So,
think,
yeah?
Yeah. So on my end, I think I don't run it like as much anymore because of art isn't my full-time job, but I think I've always been really, really proud of my old Ask blog, Ask Nurse Turner, because I started it. I think I ran it for like 7 years, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh.
And like, yeah, I think I started it in like 2011, 2012. It was like right before season 2 of My Little Pony, or like right after season 2. I don't know, but like that was pretty much the thing that got me like into actually like practicing art and trying to like be an artist in some way, shape, or form. And I've always been really proud of that. I don't have pictures of it, but I used to make like, like the little My Little Pony blind bags, like the really tiny ones.
Oh, those ones? Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to do customs of those.
Oh, wow.
And
You
like,
did blind bag customs.
yeah, and my favorite one is I did Rarity's crystal pony form. And that was so dang hard because of all the hair like bundles that she has. And she has these earrings that hang down, and I was so freaking proud of that, but they're like 1.5 inches tall. It was so tiny.
Wow. That was like intricate work and also
Yeah.
Rarity's curls. Wow, excellent. All right. Next question. Question for Hibiscus. Actually, no. That's not why that's the question. A question for Hibiscus. Could you make these small plushies also as shoulder plushies with a small magnet? What does that mean?
That
Is
is
that-
something I've actually been considering. A lot of people suggested that at HarmonyCon, and they also wanted squeakers and Fluttershy so she could squeak. But you would put a magnet in the belly and then one on the bottom so they could like magnet it to their shirt. It is something I want to do, but right now it's hard to get supplies, so I'm not sure I could do the magnets right now. But it's something I would like to do, especially for the coming cons.
Fair enough. We got about 5 minutes left, so we'll do a few more quick questions and then we'll wrap up for the
$5
day.
foot long.
For the day. Alamex. Hey, Alamex here in the chat. Shout out to you. You're coming on later, aren't you? Yeah, that'll be great. Alamex asks, what would you be if you weren't an artist or, plushie maker? What would you be if you weren't what you are now?
Good question.
Mm.
Before this, I was working at an aquarium, so I'd probably still be doing that. I worked in
Whoa,
donor
that's really
relations.
cool.
That's really
I worked
cool.
in donor relations, so it was nothing interesting. But on my lunch breaks, I always like to look at those different fish and everything. So I loved working at the aquarium. So if I wasn't an artist, I'd probably be doing that.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's awesome. Wow.
Wow, I feel like I'm just cheating because I technically have another job in relation to this. I'm currently working for my PhD, so I'm gonna be a professor one day. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Awesome.
But so that's
Nice.
where I'd be, am hopefully going to be.
Oh, well, I wish you all the best in that. Damn, that's really impressive. Ooh, question for Hibiscus. Actually, we failed to cover this earlier. Hibiscus, what is your? Do you ship internationally, and what are your prices if you do?
I do ship internationally. Them being plushies, they're a little more expensive. The handheld ones tend to range between 14 to 15 for shipping. Bigger ones are a little more expensive. I'll just have to weigh them and see how much it costs. But I think the most expensive thing I shipped was like $30 for shipping, but it was a big boy. But I do ship internationally. There are some delays with international shipping because of what's going on, but I do ship internationally.
It's perfect. I mean, what?
I'm telling you,
Yes.
look at the shark plushies. They're so
I'm gonna get one. No. I will definitely be checking that out. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be checking Hibiscus Stitch and a mod without a markup on the vendor hall. Plug. Yeah.
just slide that in real casually.
Slide that in real casually. You guys definitely should too. Check out our vendor hall if you haven't already.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
That sounded natural, didn't it? Right? Yeah, totally natural.
Totally, you're great. It was fine. You're good, hun.
We're good. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left. I think let's just wrap it up. So thank you, big thank you to two of you for coming on and just being absolutely wonderful the way you are. Your stuff on the vendor hall and is just absolutely amazing. You guys in the chat, please check these out. I'm going to keep saying this because this is the vendor feature time, and it's the only time I get to say this. Go and check out the vendor hall. So, oh, sorry.
I'm giggly.
It's fine.
Me too. The coffee is kicked in.
It's fine. We're all hyped up on caffeine right now. It's totally fine. Vendor feature time is casual time. We're just gonna roll with it. Thank you all in the chat. You guys are awesome. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you in the vendor hall. Goodbye.